Hey everybody, this is Jason Ross, children's pastor at Christian Ministries Church, coming at you again with your 1-minute tip of the week. One-minute tip I have for us this week is about disciplining our kids. Now, discipline can be kind of a tricky thing because you don't want to go too hard on a kid, but at the same time, you don't want them to be able to get away with anything that they want to. Now, thus poses the question, how do we discipline our kids in the right manner? I always use an 80-20 rule. What that is 80% of the time I'm playing with the kids, I'm having fun with them, I'm connected with them on a very personal level. Then the 20% of the time that I discipline them, they're not as offended because they see me as somebody that cares about them and invests into their life. Now keep in mind, I always follow up with a kid after I discipline them. I never want to leave them in that state where they're mad or they're upset. I always bring them back into fun so that they know that I'm not mad at them. I just want them to do the right thing. You know, I see a lot of people that are very passive about disciplining their kids strictly because they're just too lazy or they just don't want to do it. Disciplining kids is a lot of work, but in the end result, these kids are way better off for it. Now keep in mind that I never spank a kid, but I do have levels of discipline that I go by. On their first time acting out, I'll pull them aside, I'll talk to them personally, and then I'll have them have a seat again. On their second time acting out, I take that as rebellion because they already know what to do, and so I will call them out right where they're at in their seat. Generally, on their third time acting out, I will go to their parents and I will inform their parents of the situation at hand. Now again, in all of this, I try not to discipline as much as I can, just because I want the kids to feel like they're in an environment where they can have fun and be themselves with me. But when the time comes, don't be passive about disciplining your kids. So this week, love our kids enough to discipline them, to make them better, and then follow up with having fun with them, loving on them, laughing with them, and seeing them grow into the incredible people that God called them to be. This was your 1-minute tip. We can't wait to see you next week.
You are the only king.